What's up, you guys? Welcome back to The Kingdom, episode 38. You guys, I'm here with my co-host Brian.
What up, y'all?
And
What's good?
you know, I was gonna say that we have an exciting episode for you guys.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, you guys. But before we go any further, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and do the wheel.
I'll do it, bro.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Sheesh. I've been meaning to bring a little sandbag for it.
And I've been meaning to update it. I was gonna actually what did it say?
Guess the scene.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
Guess the scene again.
I hate this because I'll say this. Well, you know what? I like playing like the whole little charades things.
Yeah.
Like if you guys ever go and chill with friends. I remember last time we were at Crystal's and I started getting into it, bro. Because like I want to win, you know?
Like watch the dance moves.
Yeah. So I like it, but it's just that first moment where it's like who's gonna start off the game?
Who's gonna break the ice? Who's
bro.
gonna twerk first? All right.
Yeah, that part. But I feel games like that. I love getting into them.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, and I was gonna actually gonna update it. I was gonna put something that I saw in the comments about take a shot, but like a healthy shot. So I was gonna buy like ginger shots or something.
Yeah, they said a grass shot or ginger shot. Yeah, right.
I think the ginger shots are more like harsh. I was gonna do those.
But for something like that, how do you? Because
you know, like the
isn't it at that moment?
Yeah, but you know how they sell some at like staters, like the ones that are like already prepackaged. Have you seen those?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they sell some. I've taken some before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, they have like prepackaged already.
Oh shit! How was that?
And they're little. They're super.
Gross.
The ginger one's super gross because it's spicy. You know.
Yeah.
It just hits you like. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever taken a wheatgrass one though.
A what?
A wheatgrass shot. Have you seen those?
I heard something else.
Oh,
I heard weed and a shot. I have knockout, but yeah, I don't think I've ever done any of those. No, I've done like the juices.
The
what
juicing ones, like where you juice like celery and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like a 7-day little cleanse thing.
Yeah.
And I was like
juice cleanse,
whatever. But
yeah,
they're strong because it's pure like beets and like that ginger, to help you out. But they're like okay because it's mixed.
Yeah, can you mix it with fruit so it could be sweet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like a straight like ginger shot, that shit is.
I bet. But okay, say that shot. How long would it last? Because what if we don't land on it and it's like rottening here? Like this, the salsa. Remember last time? Like the top of it?
Yeah.
I don't even want to mess with this.
I don't know. That's true.
Yeah, like the top, it's already kind of like drying out.
I buy one that I'll buy some that have like preservatives or something.
Yeah.
So they last longer.
Or if you like land on it, maybe next week we do it or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way.
So
guess the scene.
So guess the scene.
All right. Damn. See, and this is what I like about charades because it just throws you and you have to act it out.
Okay, you know what? Let me see if I could just
see a movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google like some top movies and I'm gonna say okay. Cause like I'm sure like my mind will be refreshed immediately. Nope.
See, that's the thing that I hate because we were put like on the spot. If you guys have ever been put on the spot, your guys' mind just goes blank. Yeah. And it could be anything. Sometimes people ask my name and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like this question. You know what we need to do? We need to put guess the scene, but actually have written out little papers that we pick from.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Because that'll make it so much easier.
That's
because
true.
I know we're dumb.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you guys, we're not fucking organized.
Right? At all.
I mean, because that would be a good one if we were organized. And we had scenes ready, like, oh, perfect. Just like draw a card, like Monopoly,
Yeah.
Draw a card and boom.
We should just buy a board game and play it. Totally forget the podcast and start playing games.
We're playing Candyland.
Monopoly, bro. That shit.
Monopoly. I used to love playing Monopoly.
Yeah. I'm guessing we're not gonna guess the scene.
Okay. You know what?
Look, let's spin it again, but for next time, let's have actual cards. Like we could take our time and like write down little movie scenes or whatever the fuck.
Sorry, guys.
You know what? This is part of the process, learning process.
Part of the kingdom, you guys. Not the same one.
Son of a gun. It's hot sauce.
Oh shit.
Okay, so let's guess the scene.
Son of a.
Well, screw it. The sauce it is.
Okay, you know what? Fuck, I'm down for the sauce.
Yeah, I kind of mixed it.
Okay,
Hopefully
that's
that
good,
dry
yeah.
part on top.
Maybe it'll wake me up because I'm a little.
Dude, same. I'm telling you. Okay. Right now it's like what? Almost 12ish or so?
Yeah.
But I was up
You woke up early.
and you know what? Also, this is kind of a thing me and Myra told ourselves to start trying to do. But we want to start waking up at 6 in the morning.
Oh, goals.
And I'll tell you this.
Well, you know, for that you have to be out by like 8
10.
p.m.
Yeah,
9.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it is 8.
Yeah, like 8 because 2 hours.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get like your good 8 hours, like plus a little more sometimes.
Yeah. But today I woke up not at 6. I woke up at like a 7 something.
Okay, so you saw like the sunrise. Almost.
No,
No, I was already up.
I think so. You know what? I was in the room. I don't know. I didn't look outside. That was not my first priority where the sun was at. If anything, I was just like, oh God.
You just woke up just to wake up, or
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like, we had a appointment for Noah.
I just take this shit. Cheers.
Cheers. It never gets easier. Right?
Nope. How many times have we done this shit?
Too many times,
we
bro.
just erase this shit for the morning.
Oh my God, and I have no drink.
You want some cold brew?
I'm good. I'm just gonna hate myself for the next like 30 minutes. What was I saying?
Oh, about you waking up early at 7 a.m. You try to be early?
So yeah, I woke up. Yeah, we're trying to wake up early just to like,
have more daytime.
yeah, just trying to get more shit done and whatever, get our lives a little more organized.
Yeah.
Like this, if we would have had this organized, we would have had movie scenes and everything set up.
Mm-hmm.
But shit like that,
We woke up at 7 a.m. Well, you did it. So
Bro,
I did it. Fuck.
yeah. So yeah, we had an appointment for Noah. So either way, I was gonna be up early, but I was like, I need to just. Oh my God, I can't think right now,
you?
dude. But yeah. This is burning.
You probably take more than me because I feel like I'm
You okay?
I'm okay right now. Yeah.
Oh man.
Like I feel it in my tongue and like the roof of my mouth,
Yeah.
but it's okay. Maybe you gotta drink cold brew too, though.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah. No. Waking up early.
It's not it.
Is gonna help.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm so freaking tired, and I already had my coffee. And just this past couple of weeks, oh my God, days. I'm so out of it right now, bro. That shit is burning.
You know what? But like it happens, like like doctor's appointment, they do make you wake up early, and like they do realize that like fuck, I'm missing out like half of my day, but by not waking up earlier.
Yeah. Well, okay. You know what's crazy? Okay, that's what made us kind of like realize it too. Because I feel we would just kind of wake up and do our daily whatever thing, blah blah. But days that we do have like early appointments for stuff, when you're done and you get all that like taken care of,
Yeah.
you have the rest of the day and you're like, okay, boom, you're like, you're running errands and you getting shit done and you're like, wow, like the day is just so much more worth it. You know?
Yeah, and they check the time. Oh shit, it's barely like 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like, and I did so much already.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And you're actually eating breakfast like in breakfast time, not freaking like lunch time. So yeah, we're just like, oh my God, like let's just try to get this done, be like more disciplined on our like waking up time, and especially like getting Noah like to a better sleeping schedule as well for us type of shit. Whew.
Yeah, because it's hard. You know what? Because like what it's hard in both ends. Like it's hard waking up early, and it's hard falling asleep early too. Because like you're like it's 8-9 p.m. Like why am I gonna go to sleep early? Like
no, and that like we go to bed and we just get stuck on our phones.
Well, you don't really go to bed.
Yeah, bro. And it was like, no, like, okay, once we hit the bed, like, let's try to get off our phones. If we have like little business stuff, whatever, we're like checking emails or whatever, blah, blah. Okay, cool. But it's like, once that's done, like being stuck on just social media stuff and all that, like for fun, it's like, you don't need to, like get a bed because you want to wake up early.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I feel it's slowly like disciplining myself or us to like wake up at hopefully 6.
Yeah, wake up early so you can like be tired early.
Yeah. That because once you're up, I'll say this: once you're up, you're up.
No, yeah.
When certain like doctor's appointments or whatever, something important comes up, you're up no matter what because of that.
Yeah.
But on a normal day basis, since we work from home, it's kind of just like a chill thing. Like, I'll wake up when I get up.
Yeah,
you know?
it's more to like our own schedule. Yeah, like, okay, I want to wake up like at 10, 11.
But if you discipline yourself enough to be like, no, I need to get up at 6 or 7, whatever it is, and you get up, you shower, and you're going to wake yourself up and you're going to be up, you know? It's not like, I'm going to go take a nap again. Like, no, you'll finally be up and that's it. You get that blood flow and boom. Like,
I should be hitting like, it's like, that when you wake up early, like, it's like 3, 4 p.m. and you're crashing, and you're like, I want to take a nap.
Yeah, definitely. Even on the way over here, I was like, damn, I'm tired. But I'm like, no, just keep going, you know? Because then later on at night, when I'm actually tired, instead of like taking a nap during the day or some shit, I will be falling asleep early.
Yeah, speaking about morning, have you ever gotten like your full 8 hours of sleep and then like you're still kind of tired afterwards?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, and I hate that because I know it shouldn't be more than that, but I feel sometimes, or at least the times that I do, like take a nap again, and then I wake up even more. I'm like, I screwed up, you know?
No, what could be something? Because I know Karina recently told me that you know, obviously because, you know, she had the whole surgery and and she was doing her research. So that actually could mean that you're low on iron, like iron deficiency. Yeah, when you're still like tired throughout the day, fatigue and stuff like that, it could mean like your iron levels are low.
Oh, snake.
Yeah, because she started taking like iron supplements and she said she felt like energized, refreshed. You know,
well, iron is your blood, right?
Like your blood.
Oh, damn.
Like your blood clot or
Yeah.
Yeah, so they say when you're low on that, I guess like you're like more fatigued throughout the day and tired and stuff.
It could be sometimes like, and you know what? I'll say this. I'm not sure if anybody has ever like checked if they're vitamin deficient.
I feel like a lot of us are in a lot of different vitamins.
Well, that I was going to say, but I know they say a lot of what we eat now, like our nutrition overall, what we eat lacks a lot on vitamins.
It's garbage. Like
it's garbage straight up.
There's no vitamins in the number one combo. You know,
but if you say a number one combo, I'm down.
You think that lettuce and tomato is doing something, but it's barely even scratching the surface. You know, it's nothing. It's like a little slice.
And that the constant of like including like snacks, like chips, cookie, all these things. Slowly, that vitamin deficient is adding up and until it's like that, you know, like, oh, you're super low on iron, but you don't even know because you're like super tired throughout the whole day, or that even vitamin C or vitamin D.
Vitamin D, vitamin D is the sunlight. Yeah.
That one we lack on it because now most people they don't even go out anymore because they're stuck on their phones.
They go out. Oh, it's too hot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay inside. Yeah.
So you're not getting that natural sunlight that gives you that vitamin D. So I've been doing like vitamin supplements slightly, a little bit, you know, nothing crazy.
Do you do like multivitamins?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? Okay.
Yeah, but I know.
I don't. I'm bad at that. I just do like certain ones, but I don't do like that whole like multivitamin one. Mm-hmm. I take for sure. I do fish oil.
That's good.
Fish oil pills in the morning.
I've been wanting to do that, but I don't know why. Just because of the word fish, I was scared.
Oh, okay. They're not bad. Like I buy some little capsules and like
you just swallow them down. Yeah, see.
Yeah, they're little. Like not the big ones. 'Cause I've seen some big ones, not the big ones. Yeah, they're little ones.
Yeah. See, I might do that because I know fish oil is like really good.
Like really good for you. Yeah.
And then I did a vitamin D one, and then what else do I take? I forgot what the other one was, but yeah, I know I do that in like a multi-little vitamin one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I know at least for myself taking them, I haven't felt anything like super crazy.
Oh yeah. But as long as you're taking them home, like, oh, okay, like you feel some type of like
that, like where I feel like that relief. Little bit of accomplishment where I'm like, you know, like maybe I am little vitamin deficiency because of that. Like sometimes I do feel fatigue or this and that.
Like
so taking those are gonna slowly be helping me. Mm-hmm. Like I don't probably see the the results immediately, but soon where I'm like, damn, I remember last month I was like super lazy or this and that, and now I'm like more alert and getting shit done. So
I know for sure. Like I'm bad at taking them, but you know, we buy Mia some gummies and
they have kid vitamins too.
And we give her the gummies like every morning, or we try our hardest, you know, every morning.
And that part too, because say that I take vitamins, But am I taking them daily? No.
yeah, no, something you
Because
forget,
yeah, dude, I don't forget my freaking iced coffee, but my vitamins, they're there in the freaking pantry, just like, yo, we here
my
too.
coffee has to be nice and cold every morning. Yeah.
So, but I need to get more on that because that is definitely, obviously, you know, we're not getting any younger.
Yeah,
So.
I mean that part too. Yeah, like we're only starting to break down even more. I heard you start breaking down more in your 30s.
Yeah. And my mom called me the other day, and she was the one kind of telling me, like, my back and this and that. And I was like, do you take, like, vitamins? And she was like, no. And I was like, I kind of started to take vitamins. Yeah. So, like, maybe that, too. Like, you know, check if you're vitamin deficient on something.
Yeah.
And that would definitely help. So
definitely, yeah. 'Cause I know, like you could do some blood work and like it'll come.
They'll tell you,
yeah. Like they'll tell you for sure.
I'm just afraid to go get blood work because they'll be like,
you're
deficient. Take everything. Just go to the store and just knock everything into your shopping cart.
Like the A, B, C, like all the vitamins. Get them all.
Vitamin A through Z. Like yeah, so it's like I don't know because I don't think I've ever really taken anything like vitamin wise, and I feel, as y'all know, I'm probably like not the healthiest eater, like just because I'm like skinny or whatever. But dude, I'm always eating like In-N-Out and Jack or spicy noodles and everything. Pepper. So, my BP all the way. So I'm not like
for sure,
keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, I for sure need to take vitamins too, cause I start them, but I for sure don't I'm not consistent. I don't keep up with them. Like I take them like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like every day, you know?
Well, you know what I wanted to do? And what's funny, because I remember seeing that and I was like, that's crazy, you know? But if you guys have ever seen those things that's like marked Monday through Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
And like you just put your vitamins in there and you know, like take that through the day and like, boom, just refill it by the end of the week.
Yeah,
and then,
we bought some. Yeah, we bought some for Karina because, you know, she had surgery and we're still bad at that too. We bought it and then we did it the first day and then that was it. Like
you're like, now I just use that thing and put little nugs in it. Like, I'm smoking this today.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Hybrid and
that's funny. Well, see.
I'm bad. Yeah.
Overall, I just feel like I need something to help me out.
I for sure need like some calcium because the other day I was working out and I was doing like overhead presses. And I felt something pop in my neck. Like, oh, fuck.
On your neck?
Yeah, like right here. Like something pop. I'm like, I just started working out 5 minutes ago. Yeah, so I dropped the weight. And like I woke up super sore.
Oh, shit.
And I like stiff. I couldn't turn my neck. So I went to a chiro and they popped me.
Popped you back in?
Yeah, popped me back in.
Oh, shit.
But I feel that has to be some vitamin deficiency for sure. Like,
yeah. And I'll say that. I know when you're like vitamin deficient, like, say you feel like your back's hurting, your legs hurt. It's not even that. It's like low on vitamins.
Your vitamins,
where your body's kind of like, it's kind of think of it like as a car empty on gas.
Yeah, like it's screaming for help, you know.
Yeah, or on anything where it's like your tires are low or something like that. Like you have to upkeep the vehicle. The same thing you have to upkeep with this vehicle.
Yeah, like it's giving you red light. I mean, yeah, like if I say red flags, it's giving you red flags, but you just ignore it. You know?
Yeah, like that emergency engine light is on. Dude, all my lights are on my dashboard right now. As my body, like everything's
in the morning. Should I do this juice or this coffee?
Yeah,
this coffee.
Yeah, bro.
And they do say, I saw somewhere that actually that coffee drains you from vitamins and minerals. Like it makes you piss them out.
Ooh. Well, there goes all the vitamins I be taking in the morning. It's like pop the vitamins, cold brew.
Straight to the toilet.
Yeah.
That's funny, huh?
Well, you know what?
At least we try, you know?
Yeah.
At least we try.
That's just hard because things like that. Because, and like I was telling you, these past couple of days, I've been drinking a lot of cold brew. Like recently on TikTok, I bought like a cold brew maker.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Bro, I've been going off.
But
I know that, like, where I'm like, okay, like 3 times a day of coffee is a little excessive, you know? So I was like, nah, I got to kick back. As much as I love it, like, just because now I have it at home, and, you know? So I was like, nah, let me kick back. Like, you know, just stick to the morning to, like, give me that little wake up or whatever. Yeah, that's why right now I'm not drinking anything because, like I said, I already had mine in the morning.
You ever had 3 cups in the morning?
In the morning?
Yeah. You ever had 3 cups?
No, No.
Oh, okay. You said you woke up at 7.
Yeah.
Yes. So like you're not on your third cup.
No, not right now.
Because I feel like I would have been already.
No, like I had one in the morning, and see that I have one in the morning, and then Maya will make some, and she won't finish hers, and I'll like, I'll finish it, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just. I think I got addicted to coffee. Yep. I never drank coffee, and then now it's like everywhere I go, I'm like, coffee. You know?
Coffee. Yeah, you know what?
It's so good.
I try to like work myself up to it like every morning. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay off it because I'm excited for it, but I'm gonna drink some water first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna drink it when I'm like, starting to get tired.
Yeah.
So sometimes I do that, and sometimes like today I just wake up, do coffee right away.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? Okay. This is my strange addiction because I feel like I started drinking coffee, but it would be like random. Like when I was like, I'm feeling tired, like I'll get a coffee right now to like boost me up. And then because of working out, I was like, oh, this could be my like work or like pre-workout, you know, like get that little like pump energy and like go work out.
Well, this is better than pre-workouts for sure.
Oh yeah. But see, the thing is, I did it to go work out, and then slowly it was like I'm still doing the coffee but not working out.
And they did it to watch TV.
Yeah. And it just got stuck as like morning coffee every day. And now randomly even during the day. So I'm like, all right, I need to kick back. So.
And now at night.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, the other night, I was going to get online. And I was like, a cold brew sounds fire. And I made a cold brew. That's funny. This was at freaking like 11, 12 at night. And I was up till like 4. I was like, I can't sleep.
There's something about coffee at night though, because for me, it's very nostalgic. My mom, she loves coffee. She actually drinks coffee at night to fall asleep with some little pan or something. And that for sure, like every time we go to her to my parents' house, we have coffee like at 11.
My mom does the same
before leaving. I'm like, perfect. I'm gonna drive.
Yeah, dude. See, that little nostalgia of like a coffee and bread at night. I remember I would do that. Well, not do that, but my parents would do that. Yeah. And I'll do like a chocolate, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm like, coffee with bread sounds fire. Like, because now I got into coffee. So I'm like, oh, yeah. Now I see what they were doing.
Yeah.
So I love it.
So speaking about trying, how's it been being a dad?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
What?
I thought you were going to say like trying.
Oh, you trying for a second already?
No. But you know what? Being a parent is hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
It's a lot. And you know what's crazy? I feel like we've kind of slightly mentioned this before, but growing up, I feel we would like question why our parents would do certain things and that. But now becoming that parent, like you kind of understand it more.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like
you know?
start siding more with them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah.
I feel there's certain things that it was just like, even me growing up now, I'm like, I kind of understood you, but why did you hit me?
Okay.
Or why that type of punishment for this type of shit?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Because I understand some things as like me being a kid or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, I deserve some sort of punishment or like, you know, like sit me down, talk to me because, you know, I need to get my head straight for that moment. But when it was like, oh, go outside and pick a branch off the tree because I'm going to whoop you is insane. So
go out there and pick the thickest one for me.
Nah, bro.
Okay, Dad.
You think of that, right? You're like, I'm not going to pick the thickest one because that's going to hurt more. But you pick like a thin one, it's going to be like a whip and it's going to cut you.
Yeah.
So I went outside and
I just ran away. Where is he? He's gone.
Ran, bro. And you know what?
That's
Maybe
crazy.
that was another shit was at home and I was like, I'm out. I just hopped out my bedroom window and
You just laughed.
took my skateboard.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and like it was those moments where like I'd rather be out, you know, with my friends having a good time than being at home. For sure. Yeah,
bro. Yeah. How about you? How do very
that life, it's
a father of 2?
I mean, it's stressful for sure.
2 girls.
Yeah, very very stressful.
Yeah,
and they're definitely full. I was like the little one, you know. She like you sit her down with the toy and she's thriving, you know. But the older one, Mia, she's like she's at that age where like she keeps her hands full, like because she's everywhere now. She's asking questions. She's even questioning you what you're doing. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
What would you say something that before being a parent you would have thought something was easier, but it's actually difficult, and something that's difficult that's actually easier?
Okay, difficult for sure. Like when it comes to discipline,
Yeah.
when it comes to like being that corrective parent, and like you feel like you're doing it, but then like you like they're not listening sometimes, and like always because they're taller to their children.
Yeah.
And they don't listen to you, and they're like, "What do I do next?"
Well,
like, do I bust out like the belt like our parents, or do I just try it differently, like a different approach?
A different approach, yeah. Because I'll say that it's so hard to like look at their faces and be like, "No, this and that," and like they're just looking at you like. Because I'll say this: as a kid, when they're doing something, if they drop this, literally seconds after, they already kind of forgot about it. But you heard it by the time you get there, and you're like, "Oh my god, why did?" And they're like, "Wait, what?" Like so they're kind of like confused.
No, yeah, and that's why you bring that up, because I remember like a few days ago, like we're having Chipotle and we ordered chips and guac. You know how they give you guac in a little cup, and Mia was next to us. She was like playing around dancing, and then she does like this like
Drops
spin
it.
move, and she like knocks over the guacamole and it goes over Karina. And like she instantly knew that she did a mistake, something wrong. She was like, "Oops, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Like instead of us like, I know Mia, I'll just like, "Oh, it's okay," like we know it's a mistake.
But that's adorable that she said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah,
it's like, oh, she's learning.
Yeah, so she knew what she did was wrong, but at the same time, she was like playing instantly.
Yeah,
it was a mistake, like honest mistake.
Yeah, but that's adorable that she knew.
Yeah, well, there's times where she does this, does stuff on purpose, and they look at you and they're doing it.
No, they'll look at you in the face and
and you're telling her, "Do it, Mia," and she's doing it, and like, oh,
yeah, that's funny. Well, because I'll say that, like things like that with toddlers, like Noah right now, he's getting into like drawers and yanking things off the whatever, just
like curious everywhere. Yeah,
curiosity, And I feel before being a parent, I always thought the toddler stage is like easier than the baby stage, because baby stage always like scared living shit out of me.
You gotta hold their head, like you gotta watch.
Yeah, bro. Because I was like, oh my god, like they're so delicate and this and that. But like even before, when someone would be like, "Oh, you want to hold the baby?" I was like, no. Like I feel like Noah was the one I really did everything because before I was like, no, I don't. It's so scary to me. It's a lot. I'll hold them when they're a toddler or like they're able to do things, but as a baby, it's scary to me.
Yeah.
But now I feel growing up, I always thought it was so much harder being like the little baby, but to me it seemed a little bit simpler because all they do is just literally they're there. Like they're just
sit there, smile, and sometimes cry. Change their diaper.
And now I feel this is a little more difficult because if I'm not watching Noah for like 2 seconds, those 2 seconds he's in another little different like area of the house, and I'm like, hold on, where did he go? Like it's just like, and then I hear a little commotion. I'm like, oh, he just dropped like Coco's food, or I don't know. Just you have to be. Like watching them.
Every age is like its little like its own
stages?
Little
challenges,
stages, like challenges for sure. Because right now Mia is at her like talkative stage, questioning stuff, interrupting you guys, like making her something like we can't even talk with each other because Mia's like talk to me, and it's it's adorable, we love it, but at the same time it's like it's hard, it is hard,
because dude, I'll say that there's definitely moments when I feel like we get frustrated and I'm just like, oh my god, Noah, like wait, dude, like espérate, like but like how I said earlier, like there's one thing's approaching it where like say that I get frustrated and I'm like raising my voice a little bit to Noah and I'm like, Noah, espérate, dude, like wait, you know, and I'm not telling him to go grab a branch, but like dude, like sometimes I'm sure so many parents could relate, it's just like they get to a point where you're like, oh my god, like give me a second to breathe. Sometimes like you don't even like get that like little second to eat sometimes, where you're getting them their food and this and that, boom boom,
you set
your plate down And boom, they're throwing their plate, or they're like, and there's like they didn't want to eat, and it's like, okay, like you didn't want to eat, but let me eat. They want to sit on your lap. I was like, okay, like it's just like, bruh, like what? Like it's just so much sometimes.
And then right now having Camila, obviously like she's the baby of the house, and Mia definitely sees that. And sometimes we're babying Camila, and I could tell that Mia is like she gets a little jealous, so she's like, hold me too, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And as we feel like, because we know that because she's still 4, so she still thinks she's a baby for sure.
Oh yeah.
She even like tells her, oh, Daddy, I'm a baby too. And then so sometimes like it's a little sad because like we're paying attention to Camila, but Mia, she needs attention too and affection.
Yeah. If you guys have ever seen the Rugrats movie, it reminds me of that. When what was his name?
The main one, Tommy.
Yeah. His little brother was born. And Tommy felt like, oh, like my parents don't love me anymore.
Yeah.
And like his, like, how they imagine the whole world. So like, it was just like, oh, like he felt like so depressed and, like, oh, they don't care. But it's not that. It's just they have this little baby that needs so much attention now. So it's just as a kid, like you don't know what's really going on.
And then obviously like as your parent, like you see it, like, oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
I see why my brother hated me. He didn't hate me, but felt there was a lot of little fights we had.
Tension there,
yeah. I was like,
I'm baby.
Yeah, that's funny, but it's crazy. Seeing it now as like the parent side,
and I'm sure we haven't seen it all because as they get older, they start school, and then that's when like the problems so at school happens, and then
Well, even that, like it's not over
ever,
ever. Even as us growing up, our parents that was their first time dealing with that 5-year-old, that 6-year-old, whatever. Until like even now, randomly, even like
my mom too. Like she still tells me that she's still worried sometimes. Yeah.
Oh no, definitely. Like they're still on the call and like, hey, how you guys doing? This and that, or blah blah. It just never ends. And not like a bad thing. Like that's amazing.
That's what a parent does, though.
Yeah. Because best believe later on in the future, that's gonna be me and Myra be like, how's Noah doing today? Like, let's call him. Like,
I know where you going. Who you
hasn't visited in 2 hours. What's wrong? No, it's just like that's how they feel, bro.
My mom, when I don't call her one day, like, oh, you forgot about your mom or what?
No, for real.
I just didn't call you yesterday. What do you mean?
Yeah, dude, and it's crazy, but like if we don't call them like on the daily, they're like, what happened yesterday? And it's just like, oh no, it's because like say that like when certain things happen, and I forgot where was I, but I had no phone service because I was in some building, whatever thing. And as soon as I got out of the building, boom, you get your phone service and boom, messages from my mom and calls and this thing. It's like, oh my God, I was so worried. This and I was like, oh no, it's because I was like, it's fine. It was like, are you sure, papi? But I was like, no, like I'm literally calling you right now. Like it's good, But it's just that little worry. And best believe in the future, I'll probably be the same.
Oh yeah,
pain, like
100%,
calling and texting, like, what's wrong?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, maybe in the future, being like in a hologram, like, where you at?
Oh yeah,
you never know. It's gonna be like Star Wars.
Hey, that future looks crazy though.
Yeah, dude. Like how we're talking about that AI. Have you seen the new videos and all that?
That's why we were talking about it last week before like it actually became like a trending and anything.
I done told you.
It's coming. They're gonna get replaced.
Yeah, dude.
And that shit looks real. Have you seen those videos where like they're like, I'm so and I'm gonna jump in this like lava lake. That shit looks realistic.
Oh, I saw that. He like jumps backwards into it.
Yeah,
dude.
Like, what?
It looks so realistic, and it's crazy because if you guys have not seen these videos, just go search up. What was it, VO3 or
VO3? Yeah, or like if you guys don't know anything about it, so like there's a new thing that came out with Google where like you pretty much type it, like you type what you want to see, like a scene, and it makes it like an 8-second like clip of it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah,
but yeah, like this looks full on realistic people talking and everything. And it's crazy because people do like a compilation of these videos, and some of them are like, "Oh, I can't do this because the prompt doesn't allow me," and this and that.
Yeah.
And I remember asking Maya, I was like, "What if we are AI, and this is what we're thinking? Everything we're doing and thinking is part of our prompt, And then she was like, "Oh no, but that wouldn't be because this and that. I was like, but what if that's part of your prompt to think like that? You know, it's just like
to think that you're conscious. But
yeah, do you think you're part of a prompt?
I mean, you know what? Nowadays, I don't believe anything.
Hey, you know what?
This could all be like a simulation. Like you said, this could all be,
part of your prompt.
Yeah,
you never know. Like, you know how they say, believe nothing you hear, and 50% of what you see, right, or something like that.
You know what? I've heard of it, but I completely forgot how it goes. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah. I think it says believe nothing you hear and believe 50% of what you see.
Yeah.
But now with AI, don't believe shit. Don't believe nothing.
Especially on the internet, for sure.
Yeah.
Because videos nowadays, they could be all AI. It's insane.
And that part, bro. Say you're watching something on social media or something, and you're like, oh shit. Like, say it's like historical thing or whatever. But if it's all AI created, making it seem full on believable, you're gonna start getting influenced wrong information. Where now you're learning the wrong thing. So like you might mislead somebody else as well.
Yeah, huh?
You know, so it's like what information is correct or is like wrong type of, you know, like
yeah, it's insane.
I don't know. I'm scared of what's coming to the future because one, AI might mislead us with a lot of things that are not real. Yeah. And then two, Terminator. He's coming. He's coming to eliminate somebody.
The T-1000?
Then that T-1000. Yeah. I'm going to be driving and be getting pulled over by a cop.
Hey man, T-1000 AI squared. That shit is crazy.
That I don't know, man. That's just going to
yeah, you know what? I feel like they make these movies with, like knowing some little knowledge it was coming.
Yeah, bro. They have to.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. How else would they thought all that? And now we see it coming to light, you know?
Yeah, huh? Like who the fuck thought about this?
Like the Simpsons guy. Like he knows a lot of things supposedly, and then like, in the future they become real. I'm like, he knows like something.
Like nowadays like everyone goes to the Simpsons to like see what's gonna happen in the future. It's crazy.
That's our future teller, the Simpsons.
The Simpsons, like what? I mean, the fact that it's been around for like over 20 seasons, like more, huh?
Yeah, I remember the Simpsons like as a kid, and they were already like
and now we got
good
kids.
Running long show.
Now we got kids,
right?
And it's still going. That's insane.
Damn, it's a long ass time, bro.
Yeah,
for sure, like 30 years plus.
30
or something,
years,
right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's a lot. That's a lot of Simpsons. Like, how do you even keep up with like what to like think of for new episodes?
I don't know. I would be lost. My shit would be like,
unless they're from the future and they know
that part, bro.
Every historical part is gonna happen.
They know what's happening in the future, so like, let's make a cartoon out of it because in 2-3 years,
bro, I got 30 seasons.
There you go. There's your answer. Damn.
Well, speaking about jumping into volcanoes and AI, I mean, I think this is real. You saw that. You saw that volcano that erupted in Italy. I think Mount Etna.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't see much about it,
but that one looked real.
No, yeah.
How because there was away from me.
Yeah, there was people like hiking.
Yeah, there's people hiking like. Because obviously, because you could hike up a volcano because it's a mountain and, go see down the hole and see lava and stuff like that. But these people caught it at the wrong time.
Not interested.
Because it started erupting on them.
I'm sorry, but if I was given the chance and like, we're going to go see a volcano today, I'll be like, cool. From what other mountain point are we going to see that volcano?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to go to
Where is it? I can spot it from here.
Yeah. Where's my binoculars? I'm down to watch it.
Use the binoculars real quick.
But some people hike up there like, have you seen those videos where there's like volcanoes like rock
and they're zooming in
and they're like even poking
like in Hawaii, right? Like in Hawaii, where like they're active, but they're like flowing very like steadily. Yeah.
See,
I mean, even that I wouldn't get close to it because I feel like all the fumes and stuff. I'm sure there's some type of fucking
toxins in the air.
Yeah, that you're breathing. That's not good for your lungs.
Yeah.
But then again, we know.
You're like, I don't want to contradict myself, but I'd be smoking too. Yeah. That's funny. Oh shit! Talking about that, I had my pen. Oh yeah.
Oh, I
do.
You got a pen? Nice. Okay.
I just had it. Want to off market?
Let's do it. You know what? We should put that on the thing. Do a blinker or something.
Oh snaps! Well, for maybe next episode.
Next episode, yeah.
Next episode, we'll write some new ones down, yo.
You know, yeah. And this time we'll do it, and I'll get those ginger shots too.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that one.
Let's do that one too. Yeah.
All right, quick timeout. Oh, talking about your shirt.
He got me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're back, y'all.
They got you too. I could tell.
Did it?
Your eyes,
Dude, my eyes get red so fast. But yeah, we're back.
You guys, we're back. We took a little break.
Quick little break.
A little phone break.
Yeah.
But
talking about phones, text groups, chats, and all that. Do you have any
group chats?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I'm part of some group chats, and I'm sure I'm not part of some group chats too.
You know what? That's funny because that is so true.
Yeah.
Because I'll say this, like I have random group chats with some like friends, and then like family.
Yeah.
Like family, like
yeah, friends,
specific
family,
little family,
close
and then,
friends.
Yeah.
And then close family, and then
I feel sometimes there's random group chats that I just never see again.
forget about. Yeah. Well, that's funny because back in the night we had this like massive group chat where like it was like the basketball group chat.
Oh shit!
And it was like at least like 20 of us in there.
Damn.
And
now there's like 3.
And well, they're still on there, but no one ever like said anything.
Okay.
Like that group chat has been dead for like years.
I can see that because you know what? I remember there was a group chat, and I felt like sometimes I was the only one like messaging or sending whatever shit until I was like,
I'm the one talking there.
no one's even writing back. So I was like, I just stopped messaging.
Yeah.
And then I just moved on. No?
Yeah, no, yeah. And then I do have some other group chats with like, you know, like specific friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was the one that's more active nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's way smaller than that like big group chat, you know.
Have you ever heard of this? Like if our group chat got leaked, we'll all get locked up or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You never heard that?
No.
Oh shit. Because I'll say that. Do you guys ever like send random ass shit?
You're like dumbass gifts and shit like that.
Yeah,
all the time. Yeah.
So we send sometimes the dumbest or like craziest shit sometimes where I'm like, if our group chat got leaked,
it's over.
It's over. And what's funny, our group chat called it's like me and some homies. It's called Vatos Locos.
Vatos Locos, okay.
Have you guys ever seen Blood In, Blood Out?
Vatos Locos for life.
Yeah. And we'll randomly even send pictures of that, like randomly me glowing, like I don't know, just like just random shit. So yeah, and then obviously just random beyond stupid.
That's
memes
funny.
And
The memes for sure. Memes are like a thing with guys for sure. Like the gifs and the memes.
yeah,
I feel that's one thing that we send back and forth a lot. You know.
yeah, I feel that. Like if I say a funny meme, sometimes I share it like on IG stories or something like that. But if I see a really good one, it don't even get on IG. I'm like, nah, this is for the group chat.
Or like you try to retaliate to a message with them that they sent you, or like a meme that like relates to that, but you try to find a funny one.
Yeah, like nah, something's got to be funnier than that.
And like I remember this movie scene for this particular movie. I would send that one so you can know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like simply break it down. Sometimes, like in the group chat, we'll be like, "Oh, let's chill this Sunday, whatever," and then a meme gets sent, like of somebody just like boom, like a little thumbs up, and then that leads to like the stupidest, dumbest, like 10, 15 minutes of just memes. Memes, like just the gifs, all that shit.
Yeah,
just nonstop. It's fun.
Yeah, group chats are fun.
They are,
They're
bro.
funny, yeah.
And like, I feel that like when you're in that like certain group chat and all your homies just kind of bullshit.
And what's funny too, that when you guys gang up on somebody who says something like dumb or just like answered it wrong, and
or that like kind of going back when we'll be like, oh, let's chill this Sunday, whatever, and then one person's like, oh no, I got this and that. Going on. It was like, what a bitch, and then boom, like everybody just starts like
like attacking them,
Yeah, it's just funny, and that's the good thing about like shit like that, where the next time when I'm the one not chilling, they're all fucking attacking me. But it's just fun. It's just like, I'm the one that like screwed up this time type of shit. So. But there are those like group chats of just like family. But
like the serious
I know
ones,
sometimes family gets into drama, and there's some group chats that don't have some people.
Oh yeah, you know, there's some group chats that you start off with like, for example, like 10 or 5. And I don't know, like you're down to like 3, you know,
Down to just yourself, just like,
or yeah,
I'm the one got kicked out.
or like you never leave, but you just make a new group chat.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny.
Like you make a new group chat and like you invite the same people, but except that 1 or 2 people.
What was Raul talking about?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then that one person was like, "Wait, how come you guys not saying it anymore?"
Right? Damn, they know.
And then they know. Yeah,
Everything went silent, but it's not silent. It went silent for that one person.
Mm-hmm.
That's
like, wait, no one replying anymore. What's going on?
Mm-hmm. Like we're still chilling Sunday.
And then like you accidentally send a message that was meant for that new group chat to that old group chat. And then
have you ever accidentally text like the wrong thing to the wrong person? Or?
I have, yeah, but
oh shit,
but nothing like crazy like that. Yeah,
yeah, like it was a nude.
Fun. Oh shit.
That's funny.
No, like I've texted my friends something that I meant to text my brother and stuff like that.
Well, okay,
like by mistake. Yeah,
but nothing like crazy.
No, nothing crazy.
I feel that. Like I don't think I've ever like accidentally sent something crazy like that. It feels like just a random stupid meme that I meant to, like, you know, when you send share and you could like see what group chat or whatever, but as soon as you start putting like one name, it shows like what group chats they're in. I was like, oh fuck, like wrong group chat, you know?
Yeah.
So then it's just like, oh well, whatever, like, you know?
Yeah.
But nothing like that crazy.
Yeah. It was nothing crazy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's funny though.
Have you?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay,
that like I've just random memes to the wrong person, or
okay, yeah.
If it was just like a quick checkup text or some shit, like, oh, I'm good. Like, oh shit.
I know I've
I
said
was texting my brother earlier and I sent it to my mom. Like, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know I've also like meant to send like a text to Karina and I sent it to my friends by accident. And I put like obviously the word baby and stuff.
Oh, like,
like, oh shit.
Yeah, like we chilling Sunday? Yes, baby. Like I was like, hold up.
Me?
Like, hold on, bro. That's funny. All right. I totally forgot, but how's your week, bro?
My week has been good, busy.
Because I know
taking care of Karina.
I was gonna say, I know you've been taking care of Karina.
Yeah.
I feel that's a lot because you have the 2 girls.
Oh yeah.
And then Karina, you know?
No, yeah. For sure, like their mom helps us out a lot for sure with Camila with the little one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But but when it comes down to like going to sleep, like that's when like it becomes challenging. Like the first few nights, obviously, because Karina like she couldn't sleep in the bed, she had to sleep in the couch, positioned up. I was sleeping with the kids in the bed, and Camila wakes up a lot. She wakes up a lot, like in the middle of the night, crying, asking for milk and stuff like that. For sure, yeah.
That's funny.
And she would not be quiet until like she has her bottle. So like you have to fully wake up. Like, let me make this bottle. Yeah. Wash it real quick. So if you guys don't know, for the Karina had surgery recently. She had I believe it's a tummy tuck.
Oh, I thought it was her foot removal.
Imagine. No. No, she can't walk. No, I was kidding. No, she had a tummy tuck, you guys. Yeah. So she pretty much had some skin removed. And then so it's been a journey for her, because she's been wanting to do this ever since she got the sleeve. Because she lost a lot of weight with the sleeve, and then she said that the next one was to be to remove the excess skin that she had, and she finally did it, you guys, and everything came out great, successful, and then she's currently recovering. She's currently recovering. I believe she's. They told her that like the most is like 4 to 5 weeks, and then after that, like you're like kind of back to normal. But for those those first 4 weeks is crucial to not to do a lot. Like a lot of heavy lifting or like a lot of like fast movements, because like you kind of like rupture it. Yeah. So right now it's very like slow movements, like even like helping her get out of bed, out of the couch, helping her to go to the restroom and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, and see that I was gonna say that like that's the like I guess little challenging part, because that like you already have the 2 little girls. Yeah. And then Karina kind of like needs you kind of full on hand as well, because it's very scary if something like she twists something too hard and
at the moment, obviously, Mia, she's a crazy one, so she's jumping everywhere. Oh shit. So obviously we had to tell Camila, look, mommy's belly, I'm sorry. Camila jumping everywhere.
Don't move. She's all just there laying down like
stop. No, we had to tell, we had to tell Mia that mommy, her pancita hurts, that she got cut, that she can't jump on her. So she's been but she's been very good, like, you know, like around Karina lately. I remember like the second night she almost jumped on her, but like, hey, no, stop. Yeah. So, I mean, that was a scary one, but she didn't. But yeah, I mean, it's a little hard, you know, taking care of Karina at the same time you're having like a screaming toddler, and Mia sometimes, you know, like lose it, and then Camila crying sometimes randomly. But luckily, you know, like their mom helps out a lot.
I just feel like you're back and forth
a lot, yeah.
Time, like that seems a lot.
No, it's a lot for sure. Because at the same time, I'm getting phone calls from the warehouse, like, "Hey, what's up with this? You know, how do we do this?"
Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Ignore it. No,
airplane mode.
That's funny. Like the sent to message, like, can't talk right now. What's up?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. So I mean, for sure, it's been hard. Like, it's been a hard week, but I feel like we're for sure past the hardest part, which was like those first 24 hours out of surgery.
Yeah,
that was the hardest part for sure.
Well, yeah, it's so fresh. You know? Like I feel now she's a little.
Yeah, she's like doing a lot better. Like she could like go to the restroom by herself. It's only when it comes down to like, you know, putting the faja back on. That's when she needs help. But besides that, she's very good at, you know, going to the restroom by herself. She's walking a little more straight now. Yeah. She's doing like a little like things more freely by herself.
Yeah. Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
You know? And that she's doing like great as recovery.
She's doing great.
Obviously, you know.
Yeah, but I feel I for sure got like some type of like, I guess not training, but like experience from like the sleep that she did. Because it was kind of the same. She couldn't like
Dr. Squishy had to come in and like, I got this.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's dope.
Had to come in and help, you know, and yeah.
Well, shit, man. I'll say that. Props to you, bro. I feel that's a lot to manage, because other than obviously, like I said, the 2 kids and Karina's being like less movable, but yet you're still having to worry about Squishy Bunny going on, and shit. You were even live yesterday where I'm like, I'm like, damn, bro, like, but
I was live yesterday.
That's iconic. You know what? Everybody, props to Raul. That's iconic, yo.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, and it's hard, you know. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's hard. So that's why, you know, at night, like, once everyone's asleep, all right, I'm gonna have my little
my special time.
Yeah, my special time. You know.
Hey, that's when you just like,
and
you know
what? Sure helps out a lot too. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but that's why, like, I feel that it was just like you earned it, you know.
Yeah. So it makes it that much more
pleasurable.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're doing the damn thing.
I would cheers with you, but I have nothing to drink.
I'm surprised you have no coffee.
I'm telling you, dude, I can't. Ever since I don't want to do the whole multiple cups of coffee.
You don't want to get used to it, huh? I don't want to do that because
I felt even fast. I was like, oh man, like I'm too wired up.
Too wired. Yeah. I remember like there's time where I drank like 3-4 cups where I'm like, I have not drank any water today at all.
And that part,
and like, you feel like kidneys a little weird, like what's going on? Like, you haven't drank water.
Yeah. I feel as is, I'm pretty dehydrated most of the time. So me lacking on water and yet still taking something that even makes you like more dehydrated.
Like, instead of reaching for that water bottle, like you reach for that coffee cup.
Yeah, have you ever seen SpongeBob, the episode where he goes in Sandy's little cubic whatever house thing? That's how I feel. We're like, water, like I'm dehydrated.
But you still drinking coffee though.
Yeah. So I need to change it up.
Yeah. It's coffee's addicting.
It is, and I'll say that I love it. I'm not gonna leave it. It's just I need to kick back on it. Where I'm like 3 times a day is a bit excessive, you know.
Well, don't they say that that coffee has like small traces of like cocaine? Or am I tripping?
That's what makes I feel like you're tripping, but maybe this was AI generated.
Maybe back in the 70s, but
well, maybe back in the day, I'm sure it probably had.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. It was Coca-Cola that had traces of cocaine.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry,
But
no, actually, coffee has traces of something else that I saw recently. Supposedly, like if you buy ground coffee, most likely it has like roaches in it.
Oh, protein.
And when the coffee beans get grinded, roaches love coffee, and they just get in there and they get grinded up too.
Damn. Well, that sucks because I just started doing grounds.
You know what? But they say that like it's okay because like every ground coffee most likely has traces of it.
Well, there you go. See,
So
so no matter what kind of coffee,
no matter
you're
what,
drinking, like
you can't get away from it. Yeah,
no,
there's gonna be traces of roaches in there.
yeah. And I'll say that I'm sure there's traces of like so many different little insects in all foods.
Literally, yeah.
So
I mean, if people literally purposely put flies in their cheese so they can shit on them, eat maggots, I'm sure it's okay to do.
see,
Drink some roach.
yeah, that's a little bit better, I guess. I could have done so much better without like not knowing that.
Yeah.
But here we are drinking roaches.
Drinking coffee.
As you're like sipping it.
Hey, it tastes so good though.
Right?
A little bit of
Maybe
sugar.
maybe what if they're like that little extra
That little
like
extra
ingredient
boost,
that makes it so good?
that gives it that taste.
What if you just ground up like roaches?
I feel like it would look like ground coffee.
Right? Like dehydrated roaches?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What if that was one of the things? Remember we had to eat an insect?
Oh, huh.
Did we have roaches?
We
had spiders.
I saw roaches and on Amazon, but we chose.
Okay.
Oh, but they chose a scorpion. Remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we did put roaches in there though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Never mind. But still.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we got some quote of the days, you guys, for the everyday parent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got one for the everyday parent.
Go for
It
it.
says, "Some days I crush it, some days it crushes me, but every day I show up." That's parenting.
That is fact.
Hell yeah, it is.
Because like how we were saying earlier, you know, like
Yeah.
you have your kid going off, and I feel before when certain issues would come up, you're just like, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
like if you had whatever going on,
Yeah.
you could kind of just ignore it and like let the day go by. But now as a parent, like
You
that
can't,
kid
yeah.
needs, and you're like, I'm up, like
Yeah.
the baby needs a milk or a diaper change or whatever it
It's
is.
their routine, yeah.
It's kind of like no matter what, you have to crush it, you know.
Mm-hmm. You have
So-
to show up, even if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you have to wake up and you know,
Yeah.
and show them love and affection, you know.
Yeah. Like how you were saying when you woke up with a sore neck or whatever, you can't be
yeah.
turning either, but you're still there like
Yeah.
figuring things out.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I feel that's so relatable. On a lot of parents, they could know like it's just
Yeah, it's
you can't
hard.
give up, you can't stop.
It's a love hate, but you know we're showing up though.
I got one kind of like for any new parent out there. In your arms, a new life. In your heart, a new purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That part, yeah.
that part, bro.
Yeah, because when you have a kid, it just changes your whole like vision of
Perspective
life,
on
and
life.
perspective of life, of everything. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like you're not thinking anymore about like yourself or like, you know, what's like in store for yourself in the future. Like you start thinking about like your kids, obviously, like your kids, like everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that, like I said, is like a new life and everything, but a new purpose in your heart where maybe certain things would never really go your way for certain things where like you're losing that purpose
Yeah.
in your heart to like, you know, even see the next day. But
Yeah.
sometimes like you see this kid and you're like, I found my purpose, like
Yeah.
for them, you know, like
Yeah.
I got to keep going. And
Yeah.
like how you were saying, I got to keep showing up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep showing up to be that parent every day.
You can't clock out, yeah.
Yeah. So
Every
24/7.
day, yeah. It's hard, you guys, but you guys
But
are
worth
doing it.
So worth it. And I feel a lot could understand this as a parent, where there's so much, how we were even saying, like they get a little bit fussy or this and that, but we can see that little smile on their face. You're just like,
Yeah.
it was all worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. When you see them, you know, throwing tantrums stuff, like you got to think, like, you know, they're young. They got emotions too, and they can't control them.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like they do it without harm, you know.
Oh no, well,
Yeah.
in that they kind of blow up with their emotions, but they don't even know what these emotions are. It's all so
Yeah.
brand new to them, so they don't even know how to like control them or what's really going
Yeah.
on.
So they're just like letting it out, like expressing it. And
yeah,
then one thing that I for sure have found out, like let them like
Express
express it, you know?
themselves.
Yeah. Let them express it, like don't suppress it. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Don't ball them up.
Yeah.
But hopefully y'all enjoyed that episode.
yes, and
We
to,
sure did.
to all the parents out there, you guys are doing amazing.
Yes, definitely.
Doing the damn
If
thing.
you haven't heard it in a while, best believe we're telling you,
Mm-hmm.
you're an amazing parrot. Keep on going. Keep showing
Yes.
up. You're doing amazing.
Yes, you are. All right, guys. But I was gonna wrap it up here on the Kingdom.
Yeah, buddy.
Hope you guys enjoyed another episode. Until next time.
Deuces.
Peace out, you guys.